Kabuto King is the theme of Pokemon these past few days, and if you click this video, you already know what it's about, so I'm not even going to go over that. But I do have questions, and the first question that I have is, if Kabuto King never marketed his journey of collecting all the first edition Kabutos, would the price have gone up this much? Let's say if he kept quiet, would he have been able to acquire more at a cheaper price? And that also leads me to another question, like how do we know how much he bought it for? So that's also something that I've been thinking about. Second question is pretty much about the people that are hating on him, that are calling him a scalper. Why do you care suddenly when someone wants a card that majority of the community didn't even think about or even want in the first place? Calling him a scalper is formally incorrect because he doesn't plan on selling anything. It looks like he's just hoarding it for himself. But the second thing is, why hate on it? He wasn't really doing too much until he got really big on social media. I don't have a problem with Kabuto King, but I definitely think that this is going to change and shift the way we think about collecting Pokemon cards in the future. Most people are fine with just collecting one of a particular card, but now you got some dudes thinking about, I might need 10 or I might need 100, and you got to ask yourself, why do you need this much of the same card? Now, collecting a binder full of the same card has been nothing new. We've seen that in the hobby before. But when you hoard a bunch of the same cards, you have a control of the supply to a certain degree. Now, to a degree where it changes the price drastically, that's a lot of cards, I'll be honest. But in this case of Kabuto King, not a lot of people were thinking about the first edition Kabuto. But with the noise that he made on social media, now a lot of people do. And when people see a big movement happening, there's a lot of FOMO that could happen. This scenario has a lot of similarities to when people were investing in GameStop. Like, I'm kind of noticing some similar patterns. Like, the only reason why we're talking about Kabuto in the first place is for the memes, you know what I mean? Just for the jokes of seeing some guy collect it all and now everyone's talking about it. And in an era where we're just so focused on the Charizards, the Umbreons, these top chase cards, it's nice to see a low tier card like the Kabuto get some attention and some appreciation and just kind of say, hey, other cards are cool too. The only reason why we're paying attention to Kabuto in the first place is because the price is going up. And the only people that care about that are the finance bros. The finance bros are looking at that card being $40 and then just being $2 maybe a month ago, and they're getting their hard on right now. They're like, oh my God, you're just being fake. You're just rolling with the hype. I do believe Kabuto King is the first of many. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of cards that are still cheap right now that I think are spectacular that don't really get much attention. And I feel like we could see a person with a lot of money just buy up a bunch of the same cards that nobody really wanted, and then someone's going to be like, hey, oh my God, that person has all these cards. Maybe I want one of those cards. And that could be a potential issue if someone is trying to chase a master set. Then boom, that guy pretty much drove up the price for a card that no one really thought was going to be expensive in the first place. I don't think Kabuto King is a bad person. I just think he shed a light on a side of the hobby that no one was really paying attention to. I think this person was a master in marketing to showcase how Kabuto was an underrated card, and now all of a sudden a lot of people want this card. Or they're just digging up their Kabuto cards that they had in their closet like from years ago. I think it's super important to discuss this whole Kabuto King situation because in a space where we're dominated by collecting and pricing, we're moving further away from trading and gaming when that's what it should have been in the first place. So the discussion is open. Leave a comment down below of what your thoughts are and what you think is happening in this space right now. And that's all for this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace out.